Emmanuel Macron has been mocked for hamming up his symbolic role in the European Union. On January 1, 2022, France took over the presidency of the Council of the European Union, FPEU. The presidency's function is to chair meetings of the Council, determine its agendas, set a work program and facilitate dialogue both at Council meetings and with other EU institutions. The role rotates among the EU member states every 6 months. But French outlet Generation Brexit reminded Mr. Macron that he is not president of the European Union, saying that his role is purely symbolic. Anthony Viraud-Brou, writing for the outlet, mocked the leader for the great fanfare with which he announced France's new role, noting that the French leader even has a website dedicated to the role. He said, launched with great fanfare on the 9th of December by President Emmanuel Macron, the French presidency of the Council of the European Union, FPEU, really began on the 1st of January 2022. With a great deal of communication, notably with the lighting of public buildings in the blue of the European flag, or the incursion of the flag with the golden stars over the tomb of the unknown soldier, the Élysée Palace wishes to make the beginning of 2022 the year of Europe. The media hype surrounding this presidency is therefore significant. A website is even dedicated to it. To mark the start of the 6-month presidency, Mr. Macron illuminated historic buildings across France including the Eiffel Tower and the Arc de Triomphe in the blue of the EU flag on New Year's Eve. Other observers have noted that the French logo for the presidency includes the letters U and E for Union Européenne with a grey arrow in the middle that appears to create a sideways M for Macron. But clarifying Mr. Macron's role in the European Union presidency, Mr. Viraud-Brou wrote, "It is important to define what we are talking about. It is the presidency of the Council of the European Union. No, Emmanuel Macron is not president of the European Union for 6 months. This role does not exist." The French president has in fact only a purely symbolic role during this period. Indeed, since the entry into force of the Lisbon Treaty in 2009, the presidency of the European Council is a function in itself, and is no longer held by the head of state who holds the presidency of the Council of the European Union. Also, it is France, as a state, and not Emmanuel Macron, that holds the presidency of the Council of the European Union. President Macron has set out an ambitious agenda for the EU, saying in his New Year's Eve national address that the year 2022 must be a turning point for Europe. On the 9th of December, France established a list of priorities for its 6-month presidency, including making the EU more sovereign, greener, more digital, more social and more humane. Speaking about the French presidency of the EU, he said, "You can count on my complete commitment to ensuring that this period, which comes around every 13 years, is a time of progress for you." Claire Dempsey, an expert at the Mark Block think tank in Berlin, said the presidency gives Mr. Macron a welcome platform to put his European record to the forefront and differentiate himself from his rivals. Pierre Sellot, a former French diplomat at the French mission to the European Union, added, "The French like nothing more than the image or impression of France being at the controls." Additional reporting by Maria Ortega.